Hey there, it's a beautiful day at MākuSafe. I'm Gabriel Glenn, I'm the co-founder and CEO. This is our world headquarters in West Des Moines, Iowa. Welcome, why don't you come on inside and we'll take a tour and meet the team. All right, welcome to our world headquarters. This is Mark Frederick.
Hi, my name is Mark. I'm CTO and also co-founder of MākuSafe. It's great to have you guys here.
Yeah, welcome. Employees number 1 and 2.
There you go.
So imagine 5 years ago, the president and CFO of Ramco, which is the company that we're housed inside of here, came to us, and there was a wall here with a little door, some old ripped up carpet, some old fax machines laying here, and he walked through this door with me and he said, "What do you think? World headquarters for MākuSafe?" And at the time, everything was being done in my living room, and I thought that's probably better than my living room, so we said sure. Now a lot's happened since then, so we'll give you a tour of what is now Maple Ventures, also MākuSafe World Headquarters, but it all started right here. And that morning I said, I remember saying to him, I'm like, "What's through this hole in the wall and up these stairs?" And he goes, "Oh man, it's, you know, decades worth of just clutter and junk and electronics for what they do here at Ramco, which you'll get a chance to see in a second." But I remember walking upstairs and going, "This is it, this is our space." It was inspiring to us, and he said, "All right, we'll clean it out, and I guess you guys can turn that into your startup space." So let's go up to the attic and check it out.
I'm gonna head to my office. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Sounds good, Mark. Hey guys, how's it going? So up here is what we call the attic. Now when we first started, we had some old like dog chewed up lounge chairs that we had up here in front of our marker board, but this is really where everything first started. We thought, what better way to decorate it than with some old manufacturing signage and stuff from my collection. And while we were cleaning out all the junk up here, we actually found the original Ramco Electric Co sign and all the junk, and we used that as kind of the centerpiece for it. I would say most of the time it's our sales and marketing team that spend their time up here in the attic. At one point this was our space for our developers, but when the pandemic hit, most of our technical team went remote, and we've got employees in 7 states now. All right, so that's the attic. Let's go back downstairs and see what else we got. All right, so let's go check out the training center. So now, none of this was actually here. There was, I mentioned, there was a wall here. There was plywood benches. Ramco did a lot of their assembly and things out here, which you'll get a chance to see in a second. But they had a vision for creating a space for startups to be incubated out of this place. So they built all of this out really for us and for them to co-use. So in here is what we call the training center. This is where we host conferences and events and things like that. We have a lot of celebrations. Anytime something awesome happens here at MākuSafe, we assemble the team, we get the screen down for all of our remote workers, and we celebrate with a champagne of beer. We have a high life moment. So anytime something awesome happens, we get everybody together, we pass out high life and celebrate it. But this area is also used for public events, so sometimes we'll have organizations from the community, things like that come in here to hold events here as well. So let's check out a little bit more about Ramco. So back over here is Ramco, which they're about a 55, 60-year-old company now. They do a lot today in things like automation, building automation, robotics, control systems, and things like that. They started off a little different in their early years, doing things like wiring and conduit and things like that, but have evolved. And they were one of the first investors in MākuSafe, and their president and CFO was a mentor to me long before we started MākuSafe. So naturally, when we had this idea, we touched the same customer base that they do. So Hank Norum, who's their president and CFO, is the one that invited us out here and to take up space. So over my shoulder, you can see they've got a lot of different robots and things working in that space. So that's a lot about Ramco, but let me show you what we got going on here at MākuSafe. Over here is most of our offices. Here's kind of our command room. This is where our team does a lot of whiteboarding, strategy. We get sales, we get marketing, we get account management in there. But hey, Mark, you want to come out and share a little bit about our technology?
Yeah.
So this is really the star of the show. So Mark, why don't you share a little bit about what we've created here?
Sure, so this is our base station. This is where wearables live when they're not on workers. And so when a worker starts their workday, they can walk over to the base station and they can check out a device. We have touchless checkout now, so Gabe is just using his key fob and a wearable is assigned to him. He just put it in his holster and wear it for the day. Doesn't have to worry about it. When he's done with his shift, he can just come back over to a base station and take his wearable out and return it to any bay that's open, and he's done for the day. We have some kind of neat extra features that come with our wearable, and one of them is being able to leave a voice memo. And so At any time, a worker can press the button on it and just speak into the wearable, and we'll capture that voice, and we'll make sure that the safety manager or whoever is subscribed to that data will receive that information in real time. So we're super excited about our technology and the difference that it's making in the workplace.
Yeah, so 5 years ago when we started this, we knew really our goal was to have better outcomes for workers, make sure that they can make it home to their families at the end of the day. Now, we didn't know just how great of an impact we were going to have. We knew that gathering this data was really, really important, but we're so excited to hear from our customers that many of them are experiencing a more than 50% reduction in accidents in their facility, and of the accidents they're having, they're more than 90% less severe. So that's a huge win for us. But all of this didn't happen overnight. It took years, and it took a lot of faithful investors to get us to this point. So maybe let's show them a little bit about the history of what got us here.
Yeah, come on, take a look. So this is where we've got some base stations that really represent our journey from a technology standpoint. Early on in 2017, this was our first chance to really touch and feel these wearables and the base station and try things out. And we learned a ton, and that started a journey for us as we made the product better and better. This base station is actually part of 13 that were originally manufactured at our contract manufacturer. And we took these base stations and we put them in facilities on workers, and we learned a lot about how they function and how to make them work better. And then this is our production equipment here that came out at the end of 2019. And this is what's deployed all over with workers currently wearing them on the job. We continue to make this technology better and better, and so we're continually releasing updates to the base station and the wearables. But we also have our cloud platform, and that's where safety managers log in every day, and they can gain all kinds of insight in terms of what workers are experiencing and what actions they can take to make a difference in helping to protect their workers. So we're really proud of the journey, and we're really excited about the future and what's coming next for us.
So welcome to the MākuSafe warehouse. Over here is all of our product that comes in from our contract manufacturer. Then when we get a customer order, that's when we pull it down and get it ready to ship out to a customer site. Mark, do you want to talk a little bit about how we get somebody up and running?
Yeah, sure. So once we get that order, we pull that inventory off the shelf, we pre-configure it so it's ready to go, and then once our team arrives at the facility, they just hang it on the wall and plug it in, and it's pretty much ready to go.
So Matt right now is loading up a van, getting ready to go out to one of our customer sites to help keep workers safe. So that's it for Maple Ventures, for Ramco, and of course for MākuSafe. Thanks for stopping in. We really appreciate it. Take care.
Great to have you here. See ya.